so I've been asked to do a hair tutorial. I was kind of trying to run away from this, but a lot of people have been asking me to do hair videos because they wanted to know what I actually do. So this is about probably what, 8-day old hair, and I'm just pretty much going to do a puff, maybe a pineapple puff, heading out to do a health and wellness event. And I was like, you know what, 80-degree weather, let me put it up in a ponytail. So let me just show you guys real quick what I'm using. Little pick to fluff it out, headband that I cut in half to achieve my puff, spray bottle, put some water in it, but there's no water yet. My brush, a little bit of coconut oil, and less jam just to slick it back a little bit, okay? So in order to get this to look pretty much, let me put these things down, decent, I'm going to wet it. It's gonna look completely different. Add some water to add some moisture to it. Probably should have had this prepared, right? New YouTuber, sorry. So let me just wet the dripping, but came through dripping, drip, drip. All right, but I just wanted to make sure my hair is pretty saturated. Moisture is key for natural hair. For my hair, it just loves water. So saturating it. And now I'm just going to brush it up a little bit, making sure it's smooth. You can see what the water does. Right? This is the part that you really want to lay down. The back, if I can show you the back. You turn around. Get the back part. Making sure that's great. Thinking about doing, like I said, little pineapple. So it's going to be pushed up like this. You don't want it to be too damp, so it's just enough brushing to lay down. Okay. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of the Lush Jam. I don't want it to be too gel and sleek, so this is perfect because this doesn't really lay my hair down at all. I'm using this amount, and I'm just gonna add to the front portion of where I'm going to slick it up. And then I'm just gonna get a little bit again for the back. I don't put any on my ends. Like you see, you leave the ends. I just leave that and let the water do the trick. My fro with this long piece. I'm gonna have to wet this some more so that it's not hanging as much, but so look, I'm trying to achieve. And just gonna brush it in. Take the band. You start here, put it towards the back, and then you bring it forward. Now, from what I learned, the great part about this, as I bring it forward, I'm going to push it up, as well as, see where it is in the front, push this back, and the more you push it up in the back and the more you push it up in the front, you'll get the puff and the ponytail that you're looking for. And I like this method because you control the tightness of your hair, you control how big or small you want the puff to be. You know, you're in control of everything instead of some of the headbands that end up being really, really tight and you get a headache after you do your hair. You don't want that. And as you see, I have really big hair, so I had to learn from another YouTuber to cut this. And I'm pushing it up, as you see. Push and tighten, and pushing it up again. Push and tighten. Now I'm left with this amount. You could either wrap it around one more again or just tuck it under. But I'm looking to see exactly where I want my puff, how far I want it. Pushing it to the front. This is how far up it is in the back. So I'm gonna wrap it back one more time and then just tuck it under. Literally just tucking, okay? Again, like I told you, because I'm not going for the real slick down gelled look, I'm actually content with how my hair is looking, but I am going to set it. What I mean by set it is just let it lay down just a little bit. And of course, in order to do that, I'm just using any regular little satin scarf. And I happen to get dressed beforehand, but at this time you can literally, after you wrap it to set, I'm just gonna crisscross it like this. And this actually can be another style too. You don't wanna show your hair, you could just wear a little headband. I'm not gonna do too much because I'm not really trying to style it. Just wanna lay it down. You take this opportunity to get dressed, do your makeup, whatever it is that you wanna do. But I'm just gonna focus on the puff and what I wanna achieve. So it's a little moist. Maybe wondering why I have the coconut oil. The coconut oil is what I'm gonna use to add to the end because of course, again, like I said in the beginning, this is about over a week, 8-day-old hair, but nobody has to know that it's old. So coconut oil, I'm just gonna add to my ends to add more moisture, seal it in, make it look, you know, shiny and new and luscious. Add a little bit to that. And depending on how big you want your puff to look, I am just going to, let me see, sorry, I'm using it as a mirror, guys. I might just pick this out a little bit, that's why I have my pick, but that should be enough pretty much off my hands. And I'm gonna use a pick to get it to my liking. So just picking it out just a little bit. Just a little pull. Just a little pull, nothing too serious, nothing too crazy, so I could achieve a big puff. And that's how I finesse my hair. Okay, so I realized I didn't want it as big and poofy, being that I'm having it come more towards my face. So I added a little bit more water to shrink my curls back up. Added a little lippy, and now probably it's been about 5 minutes. I don't think 10 or maybe 8 minutes. I'm taking it down. You should see that it is pretty much set in place. Hopefully my back is good. And that's the style. That's all you really want to achieve. So easy peasy puff day when you gotta go, like I gotta go right now and I need to like end this recording. But old hair, always throw it up into a bomb puff, revive it, add some water, coconut oil, and bam, you're good to go. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. So tip wise, the one thing I think you should always have handy, but I forgot today, is a little spray bottle, so that when your hair gets a little dry, you can add some water to it. I mean, I added coconut oil, so it should be fine. And I'll probably be next to a sink or something at some point. But it's a nice handy trick, especially in this humid weather. All right, have a blessed day.